video. This is gonna be a long play of it's gonna be a long play live stream of King's Quest. I haven't played this game. I'm not actually sure how long it is. I don't think it's that long. Okay, so it goes through his life. Like you can see, like you see that. That's like young him, and then he becomes king, and then Robin Hood. Robin Hood older, and okay. Apparently, he's only king for one phase. Hold on. Let's go to the settings. Alright, Invader, we're gonna turn the volume down a bit. Subtitles on, apply. Controls, move and look, pause, exit, inventory, using and right. Okay, it's simple. Gameplay, controller vibration. Okay, let's go. A night to, I think it said a night. Remember to begin. I don't know. He's like watching this in a mirror or something. What's in our inventory? Oh, that's cool. Woo! Bye, Felicia. Alright, I'm actually gonna... Okay, we're gonna interact. Work it. Let's see what we get. Oh, he's gonna fall in. What? Why is that his plan to go down there?
I have not been back there in years, but it was the last place left to look.
For what?
Those lost wishes weren't the treasure I was after.
What's this? It's a freaking mattress. Why can't you move a mattress? Oh, there it goes. Yes.
It was not exactly as I remembered it, but it wasn't all that different either.
What is this place? Ooh, parkour skills over 9,000. So I've heard this is a pretty good game.
Two odd contraptions guarded the lost treasure. I would have to turn one and see what happened. That's what would have happened if I turned the left switch. But since I am here telling this story, you already know that I pulled the right one.
That's great. Honestly, I didn't even see the right one. What happens if I pull the right one and then the left one?
And that's what would...
But I turned the right one. Okay. Let's go. Oh no, got my new J's wet. Why are there so many beds in this place?
Any of that cave, it all seems so familiar.
So familiar, guys.
Buckets, barrels, But it
I need to hear that again.
the beds were jammed into every nook and cranny of that cave.
I
All
don't think
seems so
so. I'm
familiar.
out of here. Oh my, what?
Even though the bed was very comfortable, this was no time to hide under the covers.
Oh wow.
Wait. Hold on, Grandpa. I don't remember this part of the story. Beds hanging from stalactites?
We'll get there.
What is that?
Don't worry, no detail in this story.
Gwendolyn?
will be overlooked. Now,
What's that little girl's name? Is that that's a little girl?
Yes.
There's the grandpa and that's the little girl. Oh, then.
As I treaded through the river of rumbling trundles, I feared I knew the source of that deafening wind.
Tiptoeing in my Jordans.
Nestled beneath a slumbering
Jesus Christ, that
pile of
scared me.
teeth and claws was...
Fabled mirror.
Oh, so you remember this part of the story.
Well, dragons are my favorite.
Do you want to tell this part?
Yes. King Edward sent me, the greatest knight in all of Daventry, on a quest to return his stolen mirror. A gigantic, hulking beast of a dragon was the last thing in my way to... My way to add a shinier hat to my collection. I tried to turn that crazy contraption, but it was missing a handle. Someone tampered with it, creating some silly conundrum.
Do it
I
again.
tried to turn that crazy contraption, but it was missing a handle. Someone tampered with it, creating some silly conundrum.
Butter churn.
So, the missing handle was booby-trapped? What did you do?
Well, I used my cleverness to outsmart the trap.
Totally clever.
I used my cleverness to hide.
Oh, it's a kitty. But that completely
That's
missed.
how I do the dragon. Appreciate.
Oh, I gotta restart. Yeah, that sucks.
As I was saying, this was no time to take a nap.
I didn't click on it.
I took a
Napping on the job. Took a brief nap.
rest before I decided to adventure on with that very important treasure.
So, the missing handle was booby-trapped? What did you do?
Well, I used my cleverness to outsmart the trap. Then I used my cleverness to hide.
Genius. That's pretty much how I wake up in the morning.
Luckily, that half-blinded beast never noticed me in bed.
A dragon's eye must be really hard to pierce with an arrow. At archery lessons, I can barely hit a hay bale.
It is indeed a feat only for skilled archers.
Okay, so let's do this.
Crazy contraption, but it was missing a handle. Someone tampered
Oh, I
with
have
it,
to.
creating some silly conundrum.
Hi.
What did
Hello.
you use to fix?
The dragon's chains were coiled around a gigantic switch mounted to the cave wall. This cave seemed to be filled with failed adventures.
So hold on, if he's chained, how exactly did he get over to me? Run!
After he briefly basked in the sun, the narcoleptic dragon went back to snoring.
I probably sleep all day too, if Amira was my only friend.
I'm Jesus. Holy crap, what is
After I was
that?
impaled by that spiky bed, I took a nap and decided the magic mirror could wait another evening before being rescued.
Grandpa!
Well, I thought maybe it was your bedtime, but I can continue.
Who is that guy?
Hi Austin, it 39S Cody.
Hey, Cody. Wow, that echo. Wow, that's a pretty stupid dragon. Walk around it. Careful. Get in the bed. Ooh, got into that one.
Whoever designed this trap thought they were pretty clever, but I would probably find a way to hit that unreachable switch.
How'd you do that, bud? I'd like to know. Ooh, I got a boner. Oh, you got a bow and arrow, buddy? Yeah, I got a boner. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna shoot over here. How would that bow and arrow exactly trigger that?
mirror called out to me.
Hey, you! Up there! Mirror!
A ridiculous feeding contraption was cobbled together to keep the beast and probably its owner alive.
And he's on to me. Oh, I was supposed to do this. How do I do this? Okay, I think I understand now.
Grandpa!
Dragon Petite 4.
Oh my god. Okay, so I just gotta get him away from that. Okay, I understand.
A ridiculous feeding contraption was cobbled together to keep the beast and probably its owner alive.
I did it in the wrong order, is what I did. Okay. There we go. Frickin' Fetty Wap's dragon. Oh boy. Yep, because dragons can do that. I'm good at quick time events. Swag. So peaceful. Amazing. Beast. I just like literally the Fetty Wap dragon right there. Draggy Wap. No. 1738. Why are there so many beds in this place?
With the magic mirror safely in my possession, I dreamt of the Daventry I would be rewarded with, and the kingdom it could become. In that split second, I had three choices in front of me. Any would clear my path to safety, and all would have rippling consequences.
Bye-bye, Fetty Wap. Wonder which one I was supposed to pick.
My hands were shaking and my arms could barely grip the rope, but with the last of my strength, I climbed out of the well and headed back to the castle. Ever since the magic mirror returned, its reflections have warned the kingdom of danger, kept our family safe, and it has exposed many troublesome crumbs tangled in my beard.
Yeah. King Edward was so proud that you returned his lost treasure that he made you king. Everyone knows that part. Now, can we get back to that dragon?
Gwendolyn, there is so much more to my stories than dragons. I hope this old cap will be remembered for far more than the action tattered across its brim, sewn into the seams of many hidden adventures. All right, let's get back to the dragon.
Tell me everything. Where can I learn to shoot like that?
A good mentor and practice. This wasn't the first time I went eye to eye with that hideous beast. And while that
Oh, the first shot was him.
Defense, that arrow was a bit vengeful, I'm afraid, but let's continue that story in the daytime. It's about to get a tad more scary.
Dragons
Oh
don't scare
boy.
me, even those with all their eyes. If I ever come across that dragon, I'll finish him off for you. And I'll be known
No, he'll
throughout
finish you
Daventry
like
as Gwendolyn the Brave.
1738.
That's quite a that's quite a bold plan. One that requires a steadfast gut and a deft hand.
All right, you two. Grandpa needs to rest. Gwendolyn, it's way past your bedtime.
I don't give a fuck.
Sleep well, Grandpa. I'll be back first thing in the morning.
I don't need rest. I'm as spry as I've ever been, though I wouldn't mind a slice of magic fruit.
Oh, I thought that was the end of chapter 1. I was like, well, that's slow. Oh, a pillow. Bouquet.
Guards!
Well, hello, cousin. I'm glad you're finally here. He's been asking about you for days. I had to sit through the same story 5 times.
We got here as fast as we could. And I like Grandpa's stories, especially the ones with dragons.
Ah, yes, the legendary beast he went eye to eye with. I don't know if he forgets I've heard that story before, or if he doesn't care, but he loves telling it to anyone that will listen. I'm pretty sure I heard the nursemaids telling his same jokes in the hall.
Have you heard anything the doctors are saying?
Yes, doctors, wizards, magic elves. Grandfather is fine, Gwendolyn. They all say the same thing. He's just old. He still has a few good years left. Look, we're all excited that your family made the trip, but there's no need to worry. You should get some rest. I'm sure you're scheduled for a full morning of Grandfather's hilarious ramblings.
Oh,
True.
I'm also scheduled for the tournament tomorrow.
Ah, yes, the fencing tournament. You'll love it. I'm, of course, favored to win, and will make sure you have the very best seat to view my victory. The courtyard will be filled with important people and delicious hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, I'm actually competing in the tournament.
I had no idea we were hosting a junior tournament. That's incredible. In that case, I will gladly be there to cheer you on and eat delectable appetizers.
Nope, no junior tournament. I'll be squaring off against you.
Oh my god.
I see. Well, perhaps this is the time to stop listening to stories and finally make some of your own. Good night, Gwendolyn. Sleep well.
Come in,
What's your
Gwendolyn.
bedtime?
You can set those on the nightstand.
Grandma said to take 3 spoonfuls of each.
I'll get to those. No need to fuss over me. Now let's talk about far more important issues, like that fencing tournament. I hear you're competing.
Well, I signed up, but I'm not so sure anymore.
Nonsense. If it's Scott you're worried about, he's no bother. After all, I only learned that you entered after he complained about it all morning. Threatened, I'm guessing. There are many ways to win a duel. I, for one, have always been fond of... thinking of the problem in a different way, and finding a clever
Grandpa, you okay?
distraction to create a moment of victory. Speaking of, that reminds me of a story. One I know you haven't heard before. When I was a much younger lad, before I was a knight, before I'd been to Daventry, and even before I had seen a dragon. It's a tale about a tournament that changed my life. It is a long story, but I shall tell it briefly.
Well, Triumph, this looks as good a place as any to camp for the night. Let's rest up. We have a big day tomorrow.
Bro, is that like a giant frickin'... Is that a guinea pig or something? Oh, God dang it, my controller just died.
After gracefully rappelling down the cliff, I welcome the sight
Gracefully
of an actual
rappelling.
road, the first sign of civilization. Daventry was just a few miles to the east. I'd read all about its wonders in my travel books. I couldn't wait to check out its famous, fantastical floating island.
Oh no, the Nazis. Dun, dun. Oh, it's the black the fat knight. Oh, that's great. Midget knight.
Hey! Over here!
I could have sworn the parade of hopeful knights was scheduled for the next day. I should have been with them, marching with triumph. It seemed my first few minutes in Daventry were off to a terrible start.
So, how did you catch up with them?
How did I catch up with it? Oh, maybe I have to go back. Duh. I saw that. This way? And then this way? Whoa, 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 what was that? You only money to my name. 5 coins. Pretty sure only 5 pennies.
Strange tracks blazed a trail through the forest.
Blaze it.
That wheel seemed freshly broken.
Hello, sir. Oh my God.
Thieves! Oh, it's just a boy. Don't know where he's from, but it must be hard to pronounce. You know, you should never sneak up on a guy in a dangerous place like... No! What's wrong with your foot? Probably stepped on a spiniferous thornweed. Don't worry, I got just the fix for that. Tell me, is it more of a... Ow! Or a... Oh! Either way, the Merchant of Miracles has got you covered. But it'll cost you. I've risked my neck to forage the most rare, miraculous, mysterious, and oftentimes delicious ingredients. Here it is. I massage this into my skin twice a day, and just look at my little biscuits. Well, now that I've molded over, you'd better not. It might stunt your growth. Ooh, such exquisite material.
Hey.
I knew you weren't from around here. Well, you best get going. Nobody likes a late night. Oh, wait, you're stuck here with me. Every Virgin is out, and my shortcut had a few shortcomings. I swear that rock leaped straight out of the water. Now I'm stuck here with no wheel, a lost toolbox, and Mr. Fancy Cakes. Say, I'll bet a fine, strapping young man like you could help me fix up this wheel. Yup, you help me fix my chariot, and I'll give you a lift to the tournament. Hopefully no one else notices your horrible lack of punctuality. Oh, how rude. Do you have any questions for me?
Nope. Oh, can I pet your goats?
Stay away from my majestic unicorns.
Unicorns? Isn't that a bit of string right there?
I said back away. Seriously, my boy, they aren't gonna pull this chariot without a wheel. I know. They're the most majestic creatures in the world. Mr. Fancy Cakes, I saw that look in your eye. Don't you dare touch my unicorns. They're for looking only. No, Mr. Fancy Cakes, you cannot eat his cake. I know. I wish we weren't returning here at this time of year, too. They haven't figured out eye transplants for unicorns yet, Mr. Fancy Cakes. Did you eat my retainer again? Okay. Have a nibble of cape. Oh, Mr. Fancy Cakes, you were always my favorite. Other one, well, you keep doing you. Mr. Fancy Cakes, can you tell Two Eyes to stop chewing so loudly? Hey, other one, are you sure you deserve to be a unicorn? Your heart just doesn't seem to be in this. Other one, I know we're stuck here, but it doesn't mean you have to make our air quality inhospitable.
Oh, can I pet your goats?
Stay away from my majestic unicorns.
Unicorns? Isn't
I guess
that
that's
a bit of
just
string right there?
I said back away.
Perhaps there was a wheel on the other side of that river. Too bad I couldn't swim.
How did you get across that river?
You just go back the way I went.
Just a little oop here, a little elbow grease there, and that's it.
The wheel was very broken. I would have to find another solution.
Huh.
Ooh, I'm a rock. No, I'm not. Enjoy your broken wheel.
Perhaps there was a wheel on the other side of that river. Too bad I couldn't swim.
How did you get across that river?
Seriously, my boy, they aren't gonna pull this chariot without a wheel.
Maybe I have to
Find me a
talk.
wheel, boy. Anything big and round should do the trick. If we just move this over to the left, right there, a little more, and bargain.
Wow, those are some realistic bunny rabbits. What is that in the tree? Don't think I'm going the right way.
I searched the forest for a while before I found the merchant's lost tools.
Maybe I'm supposed to climb the tree.
I wondered what those birds needed a toolbox for.
Shit.
Shame. The only tool left seemed to be a small hatchet. And no, Gwendolyn, before you start asking me thousands of questions about that hatchet, I did not go around using it on everything.
We're using responsibly. Probably to cut down the tree to get the wheel.
Oh, can I pet your goats?
Stay away from my majestic unicorns.
Perhaps there was a wheel on the other side of that river. Too bad I couldn't swim.
How did you get across that river?
That missing wheel had me stumped. I had to go out on a limb to get past the root of the pond.
Kill him. Ooh.
Grandpa,
Ooh.
your infamous
Do the
puns
Superman.
are not my favorite.
What's the matter? You don't like the timbre of my voice? You'll warm up to the puns.
Terrible.
Oh my god, what is that?
An overgrown patch of spiniferous thornweeds obstructed a path to the water well.
The well with the ginormous dragon in it?
Perhaps. I tried to chop down those thornweeds, but my tiny hatchet was ineffective. I would need a bigger, sharper blade.
Seems like a waste of money.
Darn it. I would have just climbed over it.
And then you chopped down that door, found a wheel, and headed for the tournament.
No, Gwendolyn. Just because I had a hatchet didn't mean I went around using it on everything. It's not that type of story.
Tomorrow, there's scratches in the door.
town square was eerily quiet. Was I the only person in Daventry not at the parade? Like me, this little tree was new in town and needed some time to grow and find its way. What? Too sappy?
Wow.
I have nothing to say.
You'll warm up to it. I wished I had some marshmallows.
Wow.
Looked like a blacksmith shop of sorts. That sign was asking for tips, and there was a metal pan to collect coins. They probably needed the money more than I did.
Seems like a waste of money. You cut?
Big, round, that should do the trick.
And then you scooped up all the weapons, right? Right?
No, Gwendolyn, I didn't. I was looking for a wheel, not a fight. I stumbled upon some kind of curiosity shop. I saved my money for a better opportunity. Nothing seemed to be brewing yet. I didn't need to borrow more than one wheel.
Oh, okay, that's cool. You could have gotten different ones. Yeah, I definitely would have rather had the freaking shield. Oh my god, that scared me.
A shortcut.
Jesus.
Do I really have to hear the story about how you took forever to tiptoe across that fallen tree again?
No, I guess not.
Oh, can I pet your goats?
Stay away from my majestic unicorns.
Unicorns? Isn't that a bit of string right there?
I said back away. Seriously, my boy, they aren't gonna pull this chariot without a wheel.
Swear I've heard that voice before.
Find me a wheel, boy. Anything big and round should do the trick. You still haven't found that replacement wheel? Hey, I'm not the one that's late for that tournament, you know. What happened to the rest of my tools? My wheel mending kit was in that toolbox. You expect me to fix this wheel with only a hatchet? Hatchets are for destroying, not for fixing. What kind of game are you playing here, boy? Oh, I know.
King's Quest.
Maybe I could use this blade to chisel a wheel out of driftwood. Or perhaps I could cut down a rubber tree plant and weave myself a wheel. You are not going to last 3 seconds in that tournament with that kind of stupid dream logic. Tell you what, you can keep my hatchet, but please bring me a real solution. You know, like a wheel, big, round, rolling, a wheel that goes here, like those. Hang on to those, boy. I'd like to earn your money honestly.
I thought this might do the trick.
A shield, eh? Whoa, it matches impeccably with the delicately crafted color scheme of this entire operation. Makes quite the bold statement. Mm-hmm, just like my shorts. This is perfect. I hope you didn't pay too much for it. Oh, wait, before my mind slips, I was able to procure an entrance ticket to the tournament. Since you so graciously found me a wheel, I am more than willing to sell it to you at a reasonably discounted rate. Are you interested?
Oh, sounds good. I love a deal.
So do I, boy, so do I. If I see one, I'll let you know. Here you are. Now, let's Vamanusi from this Meadowland, Mr. Fancy Cakes. It is go time.
Wow.
Mr. Fancy Cakes! Ah, heel! Halt! Avast! Stop! We sincerely hope you enjoyed your stay in our luxury cabin. Please gather your belongings and watch your head on exit.
Thanks for the hospitality.
No time to lounge, my boy! Lucky for you, the parade is halted. Another case of a mysterious missing bridge, I imagine. Watch your step. We wouldn't want any tears in that illustrious cape. Bon voyage, Buttercup! Don't forget about us working folk, especially when your pockets are full of riches.
And he probably just stole from me. No.
The forest is blocked until this situation is under
That's a stupid voice.
The forest is blocked until this situation is under control. Back away, back away. This area is unsafe for...
Hello. Apologies, I'm late. I should be on the list. First name Graham, last name...
The list, unfortunately, is inside the theater, which is across that bridge, which is inexplicably missing.
We've ordered a temporary fix, but we're still sorting out the work order.
Well, with all the recent budget issues, I remain skeptical about the repairs.
Well, can't those knights check the list?
Do you mean Kyle and Larry? They're off duty. Don't ask.
You needn't worry. These night hopefuls will figure out a solution soon.
Kyle and Larry.
And then we can carry on with the auditions.
Well, but I am a hopeful knight. If you just step aside, I'm confident that I could find a way across.
Daventry Decree 6645 states that a royal guard once commanded must never, under no circumstances, abandon his post while on duty.
Well, technically, Addendum 237A allows us to leave if someone is in distress and in need of assistance, of a life or death nature.
I stand corrected, and we wouldn't want a repeat of the Rubenstern fiasco. A tardy auditionee, however, hardly counts for distress. Sorry, but we can't leave our post. King's orders.
Then what do I do? I was gonna say I can cut down that tree.
Come at me, bees!
And then you chop down the tree full of angry bees?
Enough, Gwendolyn.
Stay off those rocks. It's dangerous.
Thug life.
Distress!
Abandon post!
Learn how to swim, boy.
Thanks for saving me.
You're welcome, lad.
He was talking to me.
I believe he was talking.
Stay back. Very important protection duties
Shit.
in process.
Oh, I think I know what I'm supposed to do. You're supposed to throw the beast down.
Stay off those rocks. It's dangerous.
Yeah. Look at him.
Distress!
Abandon post!
Learn how to swim, boy.
Thanks for saving me.
You're welcome, lad.
He was talking to me.
I believe he was.
This tired argument is getting on my nerves.
No need to argue about the fact that I am.
Huh?
Uh-oh. Oh, not good.
There we go.
Mind if I join your semicircle?
Let us big kids figure this one out.
Shh. Your hero is thinking.
Well, I know the answer, but I want to see how all of you will solve it.
Oh my god, what's his name? I swear to gosh, I know his name, dude.
You look like a little man who wants to do big things.
Leave me alone, guys. I'll figure this out by myself.
The frickin' little guy.
All eyes on me.
No.
I can just toss you over, Manny.
It's no use. It's no use. It's no use.
Another horn and another missing piece.
Mm-hmm.
It's no use. It's no use. It's no
I swear, I want to hear the little guy's voice again. Oh my gosh. Got it. I've heard him before too.
Over here, buddy.
I haven't heard the Black Knight's voice yet. What an asshole.
Well, he was quite the jerk. Am I right?
Uprooting a tree. How heroic. Anyone mind if I take 5?
Time to hear this guy's... God dang it!
I wasn't going to toot that horn anymore until I found the missing piece.
Careful. If you fall in, who will save you?
I know exactly what the guy looks like, I just don't know his name.
Pardon me.
Jesus Christ. They're slowly getting out one by one.
All right.
The tree was too heavy to move. I would need to chop it down to size. I left the hatchet lodged in the tree because I would not need it anymore.
Are you sure?
Quite sure. Everyone always asks about that hatchet. It gets a tad annoying.
Oh,
I don't know how.
seems like a waste.
What am I supposed to do?
Seems like a waste of...
I don't know how that would... I had caused enough distress for one afternoon.
Rope. Oh yeah, fuck you, Black Knight. He doesn't even talk. Now I can hear his
You can't ignore me forever. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm deep in thought.
God damn, I can't think of his name. How can you steer with a hat?
Hang on a sec. Graham, right?
Yes. How did you know my name?
Well, you'd be surprised at the information people give out when they're too busy thinking about their own agenda. I also observed that without you, no one could have made it across. Well done, Graham.
Thanks, I guess.
They'll never acknowledge it, you know. Those who use their minds over their biceps are never woven into the tapestries of time. I can tell you're like me, a creative thinker, an intellectual. To win this competition, you'll need to prove that your talents are more powerful than their strength, agility, and speed. You'll also need a friend.
I could really use a friend.
They call me Manny. Pleased to meet you.
So, friend, what's your favorite color? Do you like popcorn-flavored jelly beans? Because I do. What's your availability for sleepovers? Are we in a secret club?
Green. I prefer
Willie?
pizza flavored. I'm free on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and I would say more of a secret alliance.
Alliance?
This competition will not be easy, and Daventry needs men like us. If we put our heads together, we might have a shot.
What's the plan?
If you win, put a good word in for me with the king. And if I win, I'll do the same. Soon, we'll both be moving up the ranks in the castle together. We should head inside the theater, though.
Savage.
Let me know how I can help.
He said his name was Willie. I'm gonna have to go to the main menu and I'm gonna have to frickin' see the credits. How do I know when it saves? I think it just saved because I did see the thing. Christopher Lloyd? Manny. Wallace Shawn. Wallace Shawn. Well, I think I'm going to leave part 1 here. If you like this video, press that like button, that subscribe button, and I will see you all in the next video. Moo.